My parents came here on a boat in 1965 with very little. And I have memories as a child of waiting on the unemployment line with my mom and the insecurity that I felt in that moment as a little kid. I remember that we used to get food at a local grocery store. I thought we were not having to pay when I picked up the food because we had an account there, but it's because we were buying on credit. We lived in rent-stabilized housing, on the Upper West Side on 84th Street, and my mom was able to pursue a higher degree here in the city university system. So affordable housing, credit, opportunity to get affordable higher education, and a safety net, the unemployment system, were all part of what made it possible for us to come here in the mid-1960s and survive and ultimately thrive. And tragically and surprisingly, about 5 years ago, my mom passed away, very unexpectedly. And she had recently retired from a career at Microsoft and Starbucks. And she no longer needed to work. Now, what you have to know about my mom is she grew up in total poverty in the East End of London, spending most of her childhood in an orphanage, and actually having to steal coal to stay warm when she was living at home. Really a tragic, almost Charles Dickens type childhood. And then at age 59, she retired from the private sector here in America and joined the Peace Corps because she wanted to give something back. And she believed that what happened to her and to our family was not just, my mom was an amazing person, sort of an inconquerable soul, but this isn't just a story of my family. It's a story of the Jewish community here in America. Many of us came here with very little, and within a generation, we were able to thrive. And my mom would say, this is the only country in the world where it would have been possible for her to grow up in total poverty and have financial security at age 59, an really unprecedented transition, one that truly is only available here in America. But the other thing my mom used to say was, we should be so grateful to this country for making that possible, and we should be angry that it's so out of reach for so many other people. And so if there's a story, as I reflect on her legacy, if there's a story that's not just our family's story, but I believe it's our people's story, it's that story. It's a story about a country that you sometimes have to fight for it, but you can pursue opportunity here, and when pushed, America will always find a way to expand its notion, its definitions of inclusivity, and create new pathways for people to go from very little to something much more substantial. And I think that's a story that I'm honored to carry forward, and that I believe it's the Jewish community here in America, it's our community's responsibility to carry that story forward as well.